Hello, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. Today we are doing a twin flame soul cycle read. I've gone through all the signed ones. You can check them out for whatever your divine masculine runner star sign is, because that's how I do it. I do the incoming energy of your runner, not the you. So it doesn't matter what star sign you were, whatever your runner is. Now, obviously, within the twin flame soul cycle, it's mainly divine feminines and divine masculines, but there can be the exceptions to the rules. You could have an awakened divine masculine and a divine feminine runner, or you could have two divine masculines or two divine feminines. It stands to reason. It takes all sorts. We are doing just, they're like little bonus ones. It's if you are in a double divine masculine. Now, either one of you could be the runner. Both of you might be the runner. You might have met each other, felt the feelings, and you both went in opposite directions as quick as you could. Whatever it is, however it pans out, that is what we're going to find out. So we're going to do it exactly the same way as I've done all the other ones. There is no overall energy card coming after the overall energy read I done for these. These are just literally going in blind with the runes I am picking, and the cards will come. So we have got Kano in reverse. Kano is fire, basically. It's like the fire of life, shall we call it. The fact that we need fire to keep warm. It gives us light, it illuminates things. It's like breakthrough or creative energies. But it's in reverse, which is saying the fire's gone out, perhaps. It could be saying that you maybe experience a sense of spiritual void or a lack of connection and conviction with your inner spiritual self, which again stands to reason. If you're both masculines, either one of you could be running, you might be running, they might be running. Generally speaking, the divine masculine does not do well in the twin flames. It takes them a lot longer and things. So no, I'm not picking holes. I'm not taking sides or anything. It's just the way the energies work. So we have got a tower to go with our Kano in reverse, and we have got the Six of Cups. That's probably what's causing the tower. Okay, so for some of you, you may have had something with your twin flame. You may have had some small short-term connection before the feelings got overwhelming and you ran, or they ran, or you both ran. And now the fact that you're apart, you can't stop thinking about them. The Six of Cups, reminiscing about past happy times. It's also a connection to past lifetimes. It's also a soul connection card as well. Soul contract card, to be precise. But these happy feelings that you are experiencing, these reminiscing, let's call it reminiscing, is causing you the tower, because it's shaking up your knife. You're kind of wanting it back, but at the same time you kind of know that it scares the hell out of you. In this particular twin flame soul cycle, the divine feminine, the awoken divine masculine, maybe you, needs to accept their self-worth, needs to realize that they are, well, worthy of whatever they get. The other side, the runner, the unawake divine masculine in this, and this could be you again, needs to learn vulnerability, needs to learn to put their emotions on the line and go with it no matter what the outcome might be. The way we do the energies is just, there is going to be the energies of what your other person is thinking. Just here is how they feel about you. Just there is what actions they would like to take. Just here underneath that pile there will be what actions the universe thinks they're most likely to take. Bearing in mind, everyone has their free will. They can change at any moment. Just there is going to be the outcome of, well, the advice to you. It's not the outcome, it's the advice to you. So that would be from the bottom of the deck. All the rest will come from the top of the deck. We'll use this other deck here to do clarifiers with. And let's see how this pans out for you all, shall shall we? So, the Ten of Pentacles. It's funny because that was the card that flew out of the deck to stop me from doing my pre-shuffle. So the Ten of Pentacles, they are thinking about having it all. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles is having the perfect life, the dream come true. Okay, the perfect life, it differs for everyone. Some people are quite happy and content with just having a house, a car, a partner, maybe some kids, maybe some pets, enough money to pay the bills, have a bit left over to treat the family, that sort of thing. In general terms, it's generational wealth. It's something which you can pass on to your children and your children's children. In love terms, it's like having the complete package. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers on that first before we look at anything else. I do kind of put my balls on the line when I do my twin flame soul cycle ones. I put all the cards out there first. I don't tend to look at them all and then formulate the energies. I just deal with the energies as and when they come off the cards. Okay, all 2 cards. There we go, straight in. So we got the Two of Pentacles and the Magician. So this is telling us that your person, your runner, feels that the time is right. Everything is set. Everything's in place to maybe turn around and start walking back to you. Remember, they run away from you. It's going to take a little while to walk back to you. They're wanting to head back towards you. There's a change in the energy. The Two of Pentacles, I quite often see that as the minor arcana of the Wheel of Fortune. It's like the crossover energy. They are literally coming out of the old energy, going into the new energy, and they are juggling all that. Okay, crossing this, what's driving this is the Queen of Cups. They're waking up to the emotions they're feeling. They're accepting the emotions they're feeling, and they want to talk and communicate about those emotions they're feeling. She has the Ace of Cups in her hand, and she's happy to let anyone drink out of her cup until it's empty. Not anyone, the person she chooses. Letting anyone drink out of her cup makes her sound a little bit like a tart or something. No, she's happy once she's chosen someone to let them drink as much as they want out of her cup, and then she just goes and refreshes it and lets them drink some more. Okay, she's got love, she's overflowing with love, and she is now wanting to share that love. Or because I'm saying she, it doesn't mean that they are a female. They could be a male. It's just because it's a she on the card. Crossing the Queen of Cups would be, which I just threw on the floor, the Ten of Cups. We've got the Ten of Pentacles there, the Ten of Cups coming out now. That is like emotional fulfillment. That's like having the perfect relationship, not the perfect everything, just the perfect relationship. With Judgment crossing that would be the second chance to coming back. I want to try this again. I want to have this perfect relationship with you, something I should have had in the past, a second chance. Okay, because when you get judged, you normally get a second chance. Crossing that second chance is the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands tends to grab any opportunity what furthers them in their advancement on whatever path they happen to be going on. And that's what they're wanting to do. They're going to be grabbing any opportunity they can find and see to get closer to have a second chance with you. The last little card crossing, they're all jumping out of my hand today, very energetic, is the Four of Pentacles. Well, because they've been hanging on to your energy since the moment you parted. Yeah, bearing in mind, maybe they were awoke and you're the true divine masculine in the two, and you're the one who ran, but possibly you're the awoke one and they're the one what ran. And as I said, maybe you both ran. It doesn't really matter what. And then Ace of Cups underneath that. They're hanging on to your love. Okay. I wouldn't normally go much further than 5. It gets murky. It's a bit like divining months and months in advance. The more chance that free will can come into play, the more murky the readings get. Okay, so how do they feel in their soul about you? They've healed. The Four of Swords, the card of healing. They've rested, they've recouped, they've thought about it, they've sorted out things. Emotionally speaking, they have healed. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers for that as well. Okay, the Moon and the King of Wands. Now the moon is telling us, well, it could be a timing card, it could be in the next moon cycle, it could be in the next year. It doesn't really matter. But it's also telling us that there is like a shadiness in the soul. Yes, they've healed, they're not sure what they've healed from. Being in the dark, being in like the moonlight, you can get a rough grasp of what's going on around you in moonlight, but you can't see everything in the clarity of daylight. Okay, so they're just like, yeah, I've healed from something, and I feel like I'm now missing something. I think I know what this something is, and I want to go and get it. The King of Wands there is telling us that their soul is still a little bit about themselves. What's going to help me? What's going to improve me? A bit like that Page of Wands, grabbing any opportunity which comes its way to advance it up the road it's travelling. The King of Wands has already travelled that road. On a soul level, is a little bit further on than the mind level at the moment. And it's sort of saying like, well, I've got to where I want to be. I'm pleased, I'm happy, I'm now satisfying myself with things. Okay? Crossing this energy, pushing this forward, their soul forward, is the Five of Wands. It's being left out in the cold. This is what they're healing from. Okay? Now, again, they may have left themselves out in the cold. They may have run. You may have run and left them in the cold, in the lurch. But either way round, they're feeling it, and they don't like it anymore. They want to come in from it. Okay? They want to communicate with you. The Three of Cups. Let's see what else is under this. The Six of Swords. They want to get victory for their hard-earned effort. And the Six of Swords is also like a clearing of the mind. The turbulence have gone. They've been working on themselves with the Eight of Pentacles, and they are wanting a brand new start, and intuitively they're being driven to it. Okay, again, we've got a sixth card coming out in my little crossover cards, which you wouldn't normally get. Okay, so the actions they're thinking about taking, coming in from out of the cold, the Five of Pentacles, that driving force in their soul, they're wanting to act upon that. Okay, they want to, I don't know, open the door to your heart and bathe in the warmth which is in it, or at least the warmth they think is in it. Because obviously your free will comes into play as well. You might still want nothing to do with them, even though you know deep down you do. Okay, the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles. The Two of Wands is telling us, well, they're at a crossroads in life. I kind of feel it's a now or never kind of crossroads. For some of you, it's like, well, time is ticking on. If I don't settle down now, I never will. For others, it's just kind of literally to the point of, well, if I don't do this now, I never will. Okay, with the King of Pentacles coming out, they want success and they're willing to work hard on that success. The King of Pentacles was never given their success. They worked hard to gain it. They worked hard for their recognition. They worked hard for their wealth. Once they got it, then they're quite happy to help out and get other people going up that ladder of success. They won't just willy-nilly giving their finances and experience away, but if they see someone in need, they're willing to help that person in need, and that's kind of like what they're doing. But they have to make a hard decision in life, okay, in this situation. For some of them, it will just be cutting their losses, running. The Five of Pentacles works both ways. Yes, for the bulk of your people, your divine masculines, they want to come in from the cold. For others, they're happy to leave you out in the cold, okay, and that's what they're planning on doing. Okay, crossing that would be the Page of Wands again, and then the Four of Pentacles again. Yeah, same sort of thing, wanting to grab hold of any opportunity to move towards you, because they've been hanging on to your energies and your love for a little bit of time. But this time we've got a slight change here, and they've sampled the different fruits from trees and have decided that either A, your tree needs sampling to see how it pans out with the rest of them, or that your fruit was the best and they want to come back to your fruit. And then just backing up that all this is correct is that 5 of Pentacles again. They're wanting to come out of the cold. They want to, they want to enjoy your fruit. Shall we say that? However your fruit might come for them. Okay, what actions they're likely to take? Oh, that is nice. The Emperor. They're most likely to actually start to fulfill these thoughts, feelings, and contemplations of action, because they're taking control of their life. Okay, they're putting everything together. They're shaking themselves down. It's like, well, they're gonna do it. They're gonna put their heart on the sleeve. They're going to be vulnerable. Okay, if I don't ask, I will never know. Okay, so clarifying this Emperor is the pain. The pain this Emperor has been through is now driving this Emperor to balance itself out and drive it away from the pain. Okay, the 8 of Cups is all about movement. Sometimes it could be taking holidays, moving house, moving job. Other times it is about moving away from things that hurt you towards things that don't hurt you. It's about moving away from things which are broken. There's a lot of depictions of the 8 of Cups will be 8 broken cups or 8 cups you can't use anymore. Yeah, and moving towards something what looks better on the horizon. This connection. Okay, crossing this is the World, which is lovely. They're moving away from the pain which has driven them to have a new start with you. Okay, there is some conflict within them about doing this. This will be that whole free will. Some of them may not actually fully go through with this, but they're all going to make a start on it, if nothing else. We got the 3 of Pentacles crossing that. They're working on their conflicts. They're working with others. They're actually getting outside help, to counselling or chatting to friends and family, trying to get help on their own inner conflicts. The 7 of Cups crossing that again is talking about how how they're working on filtering through all the choices they've made since running from you. Okay, sampling all those fruits. Lovely. So, nice. The 4 of Wands coming out for advice for you. Okay, the advice for you would be, well, commit to it. Commit to something, at least. Commitment, it's about births, deaths, funerals, marriages, christenings, unions, reunions, partying to a certain extent. But it's not, I feel it's reunion more than anything else. It's joining up with someone when they come to you, okay? Well, obviously, the someone we're talking about is the other divine masculine in the party. So the advice is to get your union, to get your happiness, to get your, it's a minor arcana of the world, is to get your new start you are wanting to commit to. The 8 of Wands is communication out of nowhere. It's driving forward out of nowhere. Maybe possibly meet them halfway. They're heading back towards you. You're heading back towards them. Maybe start visiting those places where you used to hang out with this person. Maybe where you first met or something like that. There is this element of knowing this. It's been going through your psyche for a little while, that maybe it wouldn't hurt to visit these places, but you keep stopping yourself. And it's not because of an emotional pain you're feeling from it. It's more of the fact that you're scared of possibly them being there. Okay. Crossing all this is the Wheel of Fortune. There they are, thinking about you, juggling the energy, which is now transferring from one point to the other. You're that little step ahead. You've already gone through that juggling stage of it. You're actually in the new energy. You're embracing that. And that's why you're getting the 4 of Wands. Yeah, a card of commitment coming out for advice to you. Yes, you processed a little bit more. Yes, you probably have been more vulnerable all the time. But now you have to commit to that vulnerability. Now you maybe have to make a move towards them and let them see that you are still there, still approachable, still available. Crossing this is the minor arcana of the wish. It's the the 9 of cups. Is what follows on from there. This is where they would be moving to. They're moving towards the 9 of cups. Our Wheel of Fortune is saying you're already at the 9 of cups. That's why they're moving towards you. As I said, you're a little bit in front of them. You've got there before them. Okay, but this 9 of cups, this emotional fulfillment you're in, is creating a bit of a tower moment. Now, I feel that this is purely on an emotional level, and I'm really fighting down to keep burps coming out at the moment, which everything in a tarot read is actually comes out when it's meant to. Okay, so the fact that I'm holding down burps is basically trying to say you're bursting at the seams, trying to explain to everyone how you feel, but this tower is kind of holding you back a little bit. Otherwise I would have just accidentally belched all over the video and probably given you some sort of apology afterwards. Maybe I might have just about hit the pause button in time so you didn't hear it. But this tower, this ripping down of the old and the rebuilding of the new, is leading you to a happiness, a sunshine, a warmth, a security. You're feeling secure enough in life to actually start moving forward and perhaps embracing this person as your partner. Okay, so that is your read. If you are a divine masculine and your twin flame is a divine masculine as well. The double divine masculines and the double divine feminines don't get as many views as all the others, and I'm not surprised. They're not as, what's the right word, as numerous as the main one, which is a divine feminine with a divine masculine. But they are out there, and I try to cater for all, so I do it anyway, even though it's a lot of energy put in and not much gain back out. But even if I just help one person, that is enough for me. Okay, so hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. If it doesn't, don't worry too much. It was a general read. I'm reading for more than one of you, even if it's not going to help all of you. So yeah, it may or may not resonate with you, but if it did resonate with you, if you did like this, please feel free to give it the thumbs up, and you can hit the subscribe button and possibly join my tarot team as well. And, well, get notified for all my other reads I do. Some of them are maybe nothing to do with you, maybe of no consequence to you, but maybe you just have a little giggle at my deliveries and my fluff-ups, because I do them quite a lot. I don't edit, so you get them. Okay, if it didn't resonate with you, or if you just didn't like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs down. That's what the thumbs down is there for, to let me know that something's not quite right on this particular video. Okay, but if you do give me a thumbs down, do me a solid, put it in the comments why, what it was you didn't like. Some things, like the energy, what actually comes forth throughout my readings, I can't do anything about. But other things like the lighting and the sound quality, I can do something about. If I get enough comments saying your sound quality is crap, Simon, then I will look into getting a new microphone. Even if I get one comment, I will start looking into getting a new microphone. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you all have a wonderful week, and until I see you on another video, au revoir.